mush. Actually kind of like the best fun I've ever made. Hi guys, ignore this whole situation going on. I literally just have my leggings and a sweatshirt and my hair is in a braid with this bright blue scrunchie. It's not that most ideal look I would be going for when going out or doing anything really, but I'm just at home. I feel really icky. So this is gonna be a little self-care night routine. I also thought it was a great time to do this just because it is New Year's Eve. I don't know why I said it like that, but it's New Year's Eve. Both of my parents are working late today. It's only me and my brother home, and we're really not going to be doing anything. So self-care night routine it is. It is currently 6:06. We're going to start off the night with a shower. My hair and my face is so greasy. I want to feel clean. Before I hop into the shower, I wanted to give you guys a quick little rundown of what I put in my hair and what I'm going to be doing in the shower. I recently got these products and I am in love with them. I usually use the L'Oreal shampoo and conditioner. I'm gonna put the picture right here just because I don't remember the exact name right now. I usually alternate between anything in that collection or whatever you want to call it. I decided to give Pacifica a try just because I was at Ulta and I saw them and I was like, why not? They are a cruelty-free brand. That's what I look for whenever I'm looking for shampoo or conditioners. This is the Vegan Silk Hydrolux shampoo and the conditioner. I got it just because it said soap and I figured, okay, soap is gonna kind of help defrizz my hair because my hair is kind of like staticky, so it just like flies. I have a bunch of like baby hairs always left out here. Maybe this would help, but what I was not expecting was the smell. It smells so good. It smells like vanilla. Like I wish you guys could. I made you guys smell it. I've only used it a couple times, but I really love it already. I also ended up getting the Lavender Moon body wash. It's lavender and chamomile, relaxing plant-powered aromatherapy. Also from Pacifica. I also really love this. So I guess I'm turning into a little bit of a Pacifica fan. That's what I'm going to be using in the shower, and I am possibly going to be shaving in the shower. I don't know if I want to do that today. No. Okay, that's gonna be for another video. So I'm not gonna be shaving today. Just putting that out there. I'm gonna go hop in now. That was a good crack. I found my other AirPod.
What?
Yeah, it was in my desk. It was under all the papers because there was papers in my desk and it was just under all of that. I've seen people use raw mushrooms before and I've always been tempted to do it, but I'm not exactly. I don't know, I just feel like the texture feels like it'll be slimy and chewy, and that's not kind of what I'm trying to go for when trying to eat food. So I'm just not gonna eat it raw, even though I'm really tempted to right now.
Time for No Way Home without even reading the script.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Try to make it look pretty with basil, but kind of failed. Just looks like mush, but it's really good. This Korean face mask charcoal sculpting mask. It's supposed to be an intense pore care mask thingy. I don't know. It's the only thing I could find that was kind of like a face mask, so we're gonna try it out. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I have like a powder. Okay, so I have to fill it up to the line, but I don't really see a line, so I'm just gonna estimate it. And it came with a little spatula, so I'm just gonna mix that up. Okay, this looks kind of suspicious, but I'm still gonna do it anyway just because I'm really curious to see what it is. It bothers me when it's not well mixed. I'm like stirring it up. Oh. totally did not spill there. I don't want to get any of the mask on my hair. That's actually kind of like the best bun I've ever made. Probably doesn't look that good in camera, but I swear it looks good in person. Pretty proud of myself for that. I'm gonna be putting this on now. It just looks like clay. Can you see that? Probably not. I don't want to tilt it more though, because I do not want it to spill. I'm just gonna be using this spatula to put it on because I don't have anything else to use aside from my hand, and I don't really want to put my hand in there. So cold. I probably should have checked the temperature of the water before I put the water in. This is freezing. Okay, this isn't like the best applicator. I'm just scraping it off my face. Oh shoot. Did I get out my clothes? Oh no, it came to the sink. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna use my hand. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's like fireworks going off. Like I said, it's New Year's, like literally New Year's Day. It is December 31st. Although this video is probably gonna go up in the middle of January, the end of January, just because I have some videos I want to go up before that. But yeah, there's fireworks. I had to lock my dogs because they were barking, and my big dog, the German Shepherd, Pepper, gets terrified with fireworks. He is so big, and he's a German Shepherd, but he is such a baby and such a scaredy cat. I just put it on my hair, but that's great. He's terrified, and with fireworks is like his biggest fear. So it wasn't a good idea to leave. I finished putting it on my face. There's this piece of hair that's like trying to come off my ear. This is part of my layers. It says I'm supposed to leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes until dry, and then lift the mask from the bottom to the top of the face. But I feel like this isn't going to dry as a peel off mask as it should. So I definitely made this wrong, but I don't think so. I don't know, because it says just put it to the middle line. I did that. I put it less in the middle line, so it should have been fine. Before doing anything else, I wanted to have a quick little chat, just like a one-on-one conversation with you guys. First of all, it's really hard to speak right now because this is getting stiff, and I look emotionless just because I'm not making any facial expressions. I'm literally looking at myself in the mirror right now, and I can't even really see myself just because I don't have my glasses, but I look stiff and I look angry. I'm not angry, just the face mask, and I am swinging in my chair because it is really entertaining. But I wanted to talk about self-care and the importance of self-care. I am not the best at words, so I'm really just gonna be trying to talk out of the top of my head because I don't have anything planned out to say. So this might be a bit hard just because I'm just not the best at communicating what I think. I'm really trying to make an effort into changing that. I think that self-care is really important, and that everyone kind of gets lost in hustle culture and in working, doing schoolwork, and just in the busyness of life that they forget of prioritizing themselves and taking care of themselves. Then that leads into some rough patches in lives and can really leave someone feeling lost. And a lot of people don't realize it's because they've been neglecting themselves and not having proper self-care. I've been one of the people to be putting others first, and have had periods of my life where all I would do is schoolwork and not really prioritize myself or put myself first. I would just do work, schoolwork. I would not have any time to allow myself to relax or watch TV or anything. I would be so mad at myself if I were to watch TV, even just an episode. But I learned how important it was to take care of myself, just because if I'm not only like physically but mentally, if I'm not okay, then I lose motivation to do anything. Something that really taught me the importance of taking care of yourself is when I went through a phase where my mental health wasn't the best. I was really struggling with depression and anxiety when I was a freshman and partially a sophomore, if I remember correctly. I'm a freshman in college now, by the way. A big factor that played into my anxiety and depression was, at least this is what I think, that I wasn't taking care of myself. I was doing whatever others wanted to make them happy. That was also the period where I was just doing schoolwork all the time and not allowing myself to have any fun or take care of myself, have proper hygiene, just because I had no motivation to do it. It was just really bad. I would be so mad at myself if I were to watch one episode of any Netflix show or a movie because I would see it as a waste of time. I didn't think it was okay for me to enjoy myself, and that I had to continue doing schoolwork like all the time in order to be, I don't even know what. As things got better, I started making sure that I was eating, that I was obviously having a proper hygiene because that's really important, or else you're gonna be stinky, and no one wants a stinky gal. I was taking better care of my skin, better care of my hair, better care of myself mentally. I found things things that I liked. Before, I didn't allow myself to have hobbies. Now I know that I like to read. I used to love to read when I was younger, like in middle school and elementary, but high school is when I kind of stopped reading. I found my passion for reading again, and I started journaling again. I just feel like I have had such tremendous growth over the past couple months, or like the past year. Journaling has definitely been a big part of that. It's just a great place where I put all my emotions, positive or negative. It's also really relaxing to put down memories that I know I'm gonna be able to relook at later in life. Basically, the whole point of that little rant was to tell you that you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself. That includes everything I mentioned: eating, and by eating I mean eating enough. Like I said, sometimes we're so busy that I know people that forget to eat. Doing things that you love, having a day to yourself is so important. Try to block out a day try to block out a day in the week just for yourself, just so you can make yourself happy. Self-care day, basically. This was a self-care night video, but self-care day is also amazing. Do what you like. Take a bath, go shopping if you want. I don't know. Self-care is really personal to everyone, and it has different definition to everyone. For example, for me, self-care can be reading and journaling. For other people, it might be just shopping because it makes them happy, or it can be watching TV. It's very personal to the person, and just do what makes you happy. Make sure you prioritize yourself. Just remember how freaking important self-care is. I honestly don't know how many times I can say that. I am just really passionate in letting people know the importance of self-care and how it tremendously helps your mental health. Okay, now the rant is over. Let me check the time because I don't remember if, yeah, okay, 15 minutes passed. I'm gonna go wash this off really quickly. I'll be back. You cannot tell me that if you saw this in your room in the middle of the night, you would not be terrified. So I washed it off. This part kind of definitely got some face mask in it, so it's kind of wet now. Like I was talking about earlier in my rant, I really like journaling, and this is the journal that I use currently. This is from Lavender, and it's just a blue moon one. I love that it has this moon and cloud in the front. I just think it's adorable, and I have journaled quite a few pages in here already. The first time I journaled was probably when I was 8 years old. I think I filled out a journal like halfway. Not much, but it's something. But then I kind of stopped. Over the years, I kept trying to go back in, but I would fall out of the habit. And then I would try again, and I'd fall out. And then I just never actually make it a habit. I would just kind of forget, honestly. Recently, I have been making a lot more of an effort to remember to journal. A couple months ago, I was journaling every morning, but then I fell out of the habit again. Have only been journaling probably a couple times a week and not every day. This past month I have not journaled, aside from yesterday, which was the first time I journaled in a while. I left this entry kind of unfinished, so I kind of want to finish it. I was doing this whole life update page journal entry and updating basically everything that happened the past couple of months. Let me know if you guys want to know more about how I journal. That would definitely be something I would like making a video on. I'm probably gonna do this for like I almost said a couple minutes, but it's probably gonna be like half an hour or something. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. It is currently 9:11. Let's see how long this takes me to finish.
Wake up this morning, make the mistake of turning on the TV. Nothing but bad news, empty avenues rolling on the screen. Oh, walk to the kitchen and make myself a cup of coffee. Wave at the older man, get into something tame on his balcony. Oh, yeah, we both have been stuck in our apartments for 2 months too long. We don't even get along, but the world just fell apart straight out of the blue. So in my mind I whisper ciao, and I take myself to Tuscany.
It's kind of hard to ignore that it's New Year's when there's fireworks going on every second. I got most of my journaling done. I obviously didn't finish everything that I wanted to. Since it was such a long time since I last journaled, I have a lot of stuff to catch up on, and I got a good part of it done today. I'm probably just gonna finish it up tomorrow. Right now it's 9:30, 9:40, and I feel kind of embarrassed saying this, but I'm kind of like a grandma and I fall asleep at like 10 or 10:30. I am getting kind of tired and I'm just ready to go into bed. This is kind of the point of the night where I wash my face, put on my moisturizer, brush my teeth, and go inside the warm cozy bed. Also, I'm starting to have a stomach ache, which I don't know why, but it's really bothering me. I also forgot to mention that I got the COVID booster shot 3 days ago, and oh my god. Little backstory. I got the first shot, felt sick the next day. Got the second shot, felt worse the next day. I slept during the day that day, not for long, just for like 2 hours. Either way, that's something for me. I never ever sleep during the day. Here comes the booster shot. I get the booster shot. Next day, my arm is killing me. I literally feel like I'm going to faint. I feel so sore. My legs were sore because the day before was leg day. I don't know if it's just me, but I think that the vaccine definitely made it more sore than it would have been if I wouldn't have had the vaccine. So my legs were like jelly. Like I would be walking and bottom of my buttocks. It's such a funny word. The bottom of my butt would basically collapse. Like it'd be so sore that it would just be collapsing while I'm walking, and I would kind of like do that because I would like lose my balance. My arms hurt. My body felt weak. I felt nauseous. My stomach and back hurt. I had the worst migraine. I also had a fever. I just had no appetite, but I was forcing myself to eat because I knew I had to eat. I slept for like what, like 10 to 1 that day. That was like a good 3 hours of sleep. Or was it 9 to 1, something? 10 or 9 to 1 o'clock. Wait, no, I slept till 2. Oh my god, wait, that's like I slept 4 hours that day because I felt horrible. I still felt horrible after I woke up from the nap. I actually ended up taking Tylenol or Advil. Yeah, I took Advil, no, ibuprofen. And for those of you that don't know, which is basically everyone because you guys don't know about me and medications, I am not someone that likes taking medications, even pain relievers. When I got COVID like in April, in March this year, I think. Yeah, April of this year. When I got COVID, I did not take any medication, like at all. My parents were like drinking medication as if they were like candies. I don't know why, I feel like wrong about putting something in my body. I don't know how to explain. I just don't feel good about pain relievers or medications or anything like that. So I just don't like taking them. And I didn't feel a need to take it when I had COVID. I had the symptoms. I had a fever. I felt weak. Everything. But nothing compared to how I felt after the COVID booster shot. I was a wreck. I cried so many times that day. I would just be watching TV with my mom and dad, and I would be crying, just like a tear rolling down my cheek. So I ended up taking the ibuprofen, and then I felt better a couple hours later. I just felt the need to tell you guys that story. I hope you enjoyed that little story. Now let's get to cleaning our faces. I just realized my phone had its flashlight on this entire time. First things first, putting our hair up. That was not a pretty bun. So the facial cleanser that I use is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser for normal to oily skin. I have extremely oily skin. It goes through phases. Sometimes it's really dry, sometimes it's really oily, sometimes there's just parts that's dry and other ones are oily. But right now I'm in the oily phase. So I have this. Someone tell me how they always have their parted correctly. Mine is always a zigzag. And then as my moisturizer for my face, I have the Pacifica Vegan Ceramide Barrier Cream with lipid and calendula. I don't know what calendula is. This is also something else I got when I got the shampoo and conditioners and the body wash. This has helped so much with my oily skin. I really like this moisturizer, so I would definitely recommend it. It is also fragrance free, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's fragrance free. Probably should have put on my moisturizer after I brushed my teeth. We live and we learn. I'm just using the Hello toothpaste. I just got into bed, so I'm just gonna be reading All the Bright Places, the book that I'm currently reading right now. I'm gonna be reading basically until I get tired. I'm already tired, so that's gonna be pretty soon. Probably only until 10:20. It's 10:08 right now. I get tired pretty early, and I don't even know if should I be embarrassed that I'm sleeping at 10 on New Year's. But that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, And yeah, also I have been wanting to say something at the end of my videos and wanted it to have something to do with being present. Let me know which one you guys think sounds better, okay? If I were to be like, that's it for the video, stay present, or live in the moment, live in the present moment, I don't know which one out of the three sounds better to say at the end. I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna say stay present. So stay present. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to comment down below which one you guys prefer. Okay, bye.